what a transfer window. What a transfer window we've had here at the green grass of home of the Sportpark Bellare. Whoa! Home of the of Koewacht, RKVV Koewacht. For the first time, we're going to be playing in the KNVB Beker, which is the equivalent of the FA Cup in the Netherlands. It's the cup competition. We weren't even in it for the first few seasons. At last, we've got a chance to play against some of the big boys. Maybe bring a few, bit of dosh into the club. Anyway, let's just have a transition because we should. I'm going to show you how many transfers we've made. Let's bring that up. Come on. Let's have a transition for that. Come on, there we are. As you can see, we've got a few players on the unwanted list, so we might be letting go of a few more. So far, 5 players out. We've lost Jean, as I think I might have mentioned in the last episode. He finally went to Joinville, there in Brazil. By the look of it, yep. Nothing we could do about it. He wouldn't sign another contract, and he just went. Same with Martinez, that little gap that we have between them signing a new contract and signing another one. An offer came in from this team, Santa Marina, in Argentina. Club y Biblioteca Ramon, Santa Marina. Sorry for mangling that. And he's gone there. So he's gone. A fine player for us. Laizizi from the under-19s, Sandaroglu from who's been in the under-19s, and Tess Balmer, who you might remember, also gone. But we have brought in over 40 players. I'm not going through all 40 players. That would be silly. But I can go through the few who've made it to the top side. That's pushed out a number of players from the top side, and you will notice if we go position by position, a couple of new keepers. I thought this guy would be the number one keeper. He's not. From Argentina is Federico Abadia. For me, aerial reach 13, 16 for agility, so he still could push for a place. Reflex is only 9, but he's on the base of that 16 there. Decent with the handling and the kicking. Decent passer of the ball. Good reflexes. One-on-ones are okay, but that outstanding agility. Let's push him into the second spot. But we've got a 19-year-old. Tess Janssen. 12, 15 agility. 13 reflexes. Not so good on the one-on-ones. Kicking decent. Passing very good, especially for this level. So he's very adept at the sweeper keeper role that we'd like to have. It's only a defensive one. Very high determination. Always good to see. So there's a good chance he's going to reach his potential. 6'2". Jumping reach 10. Could be better. But they're both new. If you're looking to go into the defence, of course, Mbai is still there. This guy, Robin Essayas. As a left back, we're of course playing him as an inverted wing back. Good acceleration, good pace, stamina and work rate are okay, and his tackling's very good at 13. And determination, very acceptable 15. So he's going to be the full first choice at left back. Kenan Abrahams is still there. Trevor David is still there. Akhtas is still there. Here's a new guy, Gonzalo Arrieta. Also Argentinian. Good acceleration and pace. Jumping reach and so decent physical ability. But composure 7. Heading 14, marking 13, passing a decent 7 for a centre-back. Positioning very, very good. Really like to see that. Decision making good too. And a very good tackler. So certainly be pushing for a start. On the bench today, Gaston Hernandez. Also from Argentina. Probably a little bit more balanced, but heading 14, marking 14, passing 9, tackling 14. So probably a little bit better in terms of his technical ability. Good determination, positioning and decisions. Leadership is good. Captain of the future. We'll see. Decent pace as well. Jumping reach, not fantastic. He's 6 foot though. And that can always be improved upon. So that might be what keeps him out. Ignacio Gariglio. Italian name. Argentinian again. 13 heading, marking 13. Tackling 14. Again, passing 7. Good positioning. Decisions, concentration, composure good too. Physicals aren't as outstanding as some of the others, but that is not my prime thing when I'm looking for a centre-back. Lucas Valente. A possible starter in the DM position and a possible player in the right-back role because it's inverted, so he's got a good overlap between those two with our team. First touch is very good. Good passer of the ball, good tackler, good technique, good acceleration and pace. Stamina not the best, but a very good work rate. Good vision and passing. So can play that midfield role, and yet if you've got him in an inverted role, then you get that creativity. So Valente's definitely somebody that I'm looking at to possibly replace David. I think he might have more to offer creatively and certainly a more determined individual. Samson is still there. Opdam is still there. There's others who are pushing for it, but Diarra is still there. Noah Naujoks, who is 19 years old. I've got him in the halfback position simply because his vision is good, but very good. His passing's only 9. Good physicals. All decent. Very good work rate, 13. Vision there, as we said. Good anticipation. Good decision making. His positioning could be better, but and a decent first touch could push that up to 12, hopefully, and get into the green. So a very useful player. Had a very good cup game. Scored a couple of goals. So he's got a lot of potential. He was playing at the central midfield and attack role. Svan Zitman had an injury, unfortunately, during pre-season, so we haven't seen a lot of him yet. Again, very good acceleration and pace. Stamina's okay, 10. Good work rate, 12. Vision and passing at 14 each. Very, very good. We'd like to see that. Okay anticipation. Determination, good first touch. Tackling not fantastic, so he's more of a central midfield on attack guy. And here's a Ricciantello Knoll. Okay, physicals there, 15 acceleration and pace of 14, so he's again quick. Again, 13, 14 for vision and passing. So but his anticipations are a little bit low, so he's more of a central attacking option. Really good first touch. And very determined, so we should see him improve over the years. Definite chance of starting, and it will be today. Ian Balen, very solid physicals, not a great jumper of the ball, and very consistent mentally. Good technique, very good passing at 14, first touch 13, so decent technique where we need it. I'm seeing him either or. He's good in either the DM or midfield position, so very, very flexible, very, very useful, and a lot of potential at 19 too. Lucky bit of determination. Trevor David's showing up there. Samson and Opdam. Let's move on to the midfield. Mauro Vega, a bit of controversy. I muffed up the captaincy stuff. I really did. He's a bit pissed off with me. Doesn't think I'm much of a manager. Hopefully we've got time to turn that around before it's time for him to Yeah, stripped of the captaincy. You can see that. But as you can see, extremely consistent. Really good determination. Vision, work rate, good passer, technique. Dribbling is very decent. Pace, fantastic. Can play striker. I can see him operating as a playmaker on that right. He's already ready to go in that regard. So can he push for that position? We'll see. We will see. Likes to run with the ball through the centre, so he's going to gravitate towards that. Where are we? Vega. Bias is still there. Diarra is still there. Lars Nabe. Very consistent. Good acceleration there at 16. Doesn't work up to a great deal of pace. Good deal of jumping reach, though. So that's handy in the midfield. Okay, stamina. Work rate. Very good. 14 vision, but only a 10 in passing. So possibly in the deep, probably not. I'd see him as a central attacking midfield, but they do rate him. Really good first touch. So some outstanding qualities there in terms of acceleration and first touch. Pushing for a 17, which he does have with determination. So he could well be a first-team player. Nojux and Zipman we've seen. Noggin we've seen. Baylor we've seen. Cox is still here. Herrera. Sebastian Herrera. Also another Argentinian who's come through. More of a halfback. Good acceleration, agility and pace. Not the greatest stamina, but the work rate is good. The positioning is good. Makes good decisions. Reasonable anticipation at 7. Not fantastic, but a good tackler, good technique, good passing. Half decent with the long shots. Okay, we can play him deep. He looks like a real contender for me for a first team spot. And then Valente, who we looked at, and Hernandez. Of course, still in the first side. He nearly didn't make it. Vega we've had a look at. Bias is still there. Tyro Nimamir. Natural fitness 19 is his outstanding quality. Quite low determination. We don't let them slip through usually, but he was recommended by our scouts. Acceleration 15, pace 13, so that's the most outstanding physical qualities he has. A lot of flair. A flair player who can cross a ball, can finish. Not the greatest dribbler, but an excellent first touch passing technique. So easily could play that the role on either side or a striker. He can really fulfill any of those roles on the left, the right, or as a striker. So he's come into the first team on the basis of that. Very, very flexible player with a lot of creativity. Van der Kunst is still there. Hernandez is still, as we said. Kink is still here for his influence. He'll be retiring. And if we look at our strikers, Vega we've looked at, there's one. Theodor Karlsson. 19 again, he's Swedish. Really good physical. Good pace there at 15. His determination has dropped a little bit. I don't like the look of that. Still a very healthy 15 though. Bit of flair, good composure. His work rate's excellent and really good technique, especially first touch of 15 and finishing at 12. Along with a bit of dribbling, very, very handy. A dangerous player. I'll just check if his feet. Very strong and reasonable. I will take that any day. So well done, Theodore. Mauro Baez. Finishing 14, first touch 14, dribbling 13, 13 acceleration and 12 pace. Very, very decent. Off the ball 13, very good. Work rate could be better. Composure okay. Technique decent. And a decent header of the ball, even though he's not got a lot of jumping reach. He's still 6 foot tall. So he will probably get the start. Though Carlson could be the man. Gurley Delgado remains. He's still here. Still has some excellent stats there. Acceleration 14. Don't know why I'm having a quick. The Ecuadorian is pretty much my plans. So those are the new additions that have made it into the first team squad. Just get everybody back on side here. And this is our team for the day. It is Janssen at keeper. David Mbai, Abrahams, SAS. Herrera is in the halfback role. Diarra and Knoll. Interesting, we've got Diarra there. I'm not sure if I wanted to go with that. Zitman or Nabe. I'm tempted to go with Zitman. Oh, all right, Diarra. Okay, I'm going to go with what they picked. I didn't pick the side. The assistant picked it, and I just made a little bit of a switch in terms of the subs. Bias, Hernandez, and Baez. Baez and Baez. Okay, you can see the trouble coming up here. Let's go to the game. Yes. And here we go. We've got enough quality. They're playing a 4-2-3-1 wide. We'll see how much they challenge us. They're definitely a bigger side with a bigger reputation. They're going a little bit cautious, being away from home. And this, of course, is an important game because if we do get an away tie against an Eredivisie or a second division championship club, then it's very, very good for the coffers, which will sustain us in the future when we actually do turn semi-pro. On the bench there, we can see Abadia, Hernandez, Valente, Zitman, Nabe, Van der Kust, and Carlson. So plenty of newbies both on the field and waiting to come on. Let's get to the team talk. Out they come. Lovely. Whoop. Let's not miss out on this. Let's switch it to key highlights as per usual. Oh, and here we are. Abrahams with the ball. Hernandez. SAS, should I say. And not much came with that. So highlight. SAS, should I say. They are almost. I used to see them in an advanced position. Got 3 shots, 84%. Yeah, could be a bit more creative. Dominating possession, but not producing many chances, considering we're 15 in. Very few highlights. But then again, this is a very decent side. No, they're not getting highlights, so that's important too. Bias draws the save, but it was a very long shot. And the corner, Oli Bias. And Bias to Baez. We knew that would be an issue. But it's worked out very well. So it's straightforward corner. Baez. Not really challenged the defender on the wrong side. And he heads it in. 1-0. We'll take it. And they've got a few uninterested. Oh, good. And the keeper's motivated. That's good to see. It's good to have a motivated keeper. They can be usually white or red. Nice. Herrera. Lovely ball to Hernandez. Oh, he's just wide. Great stuff from Hernandez there. Gets 6.6 because of the shot. That's a shame. Hernandez. So we've got 9 shots in now. But we can usually create a bit more than that. On the positive side, they've created nothing. So accordingly, we've struggled to get into the opposition half. Okay, no yellow cards, so a clean game, and it's Baez with that header from the Bias corner. Straightforward team talk, I would hope. Encourage the players. Okay, let's see how that works out. Not going to make no shots from me just yet. Canol, Hernandez, Asayas. Well, some great stuff there from Asayas, apart from the finish. Definitely one of our better players. Bias now. Canol not far away. And it's Dutch, so it's Canol, not Knoll. Okay. Let's make... I think we can only make 2. We've only got limited to 3 subs. I'm happy with Bias. Let's go with Van der Kust. Let's see which side we're going to put him on. Tell you what, I'm going to swap them around. No, Bias is having a good game, but I fancy him having a go at goal. Yeah, he's having a good game, but he's getting a little bit tired, so I'll... I'm not so happy with... I'd rather make a switch in the midfield, though. All right, we'll go with... Zitman for Knoll. That might not be the wisest choice, but we'll see. And Herrera's looking tired. I'm going to... Oh, okay, we'll have the highlight. Van der Kust. He's robbed. In it goes. Sias is there. Comes in field. Herrera. Sias. Comes forward. Holding it up. Zitman. Bias his tackle. Gets into the middle. Oh, Diarra is so close. 6.5. Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what, if we move him back, bring on Nabe, that might improve things a little. I don't like seeing him on 69% at this stage of the game. I think moving Diarra forward's probably not the best idea. I won't be doing that again. Won't be following that advice. Zitman. Van der Kust. Zitman. He was not far away. 19 shots. Okay, there's a trip. Okay. This is the point where I'm going to say demand more. Right near the end. Have them lift. Oh, didn't work for Zitman. Okay. That's their first shot. Right near the end. Not when you want it. And Janssen holds on at the end. They had a right go. And managed a shot on target. But we've won at 1-0. Probably not the best... game we'll play all season. Nevertheless, it was against a decent opponent, and SAS put in a decent game of 7.3, but no real outstanding performance out there. DR a little bit disappointing, shall we say. Debuts for Janssen, SAS, Zitman, and Nabe. So they've worn the Koewacht shirt in anger. 18 straight wins in the wins since that appalling draw against Philippines, which I'm never going to be allowed to forget. Koewacht unbeaten in 63 games, and nice going. That's all I can say. Bias with the goal from a Bias assist. Yeah, nothing outstanding there to look at. And that's probably it, because there's nothing to look at. Should I pause it and have a look at the draw? We'll give it a moment. We'll see how we go. Let's just fade back to the ground. Let's go home, and then we'll be home for the draw. The joys of pausing a video. You didn't even know I had, but let's fade to what we've got in the draw. Second round, Wednesday, 17th of November 2021. We're playing SC Schenemuiden. Now, we might have a ex-player there. Gooselink is their best player. How good's he? Okay, very reasonable player. So we're up against a very decent opponent there in the Zaterdag Hoofdklasse. Still amateur team. Our prospect is on Boosel. Yeah, very decent side there. So some good physicality in there. Let's have a look at the games you've got coming up. I'll probably need to put some friendlies in there by the look of things. No games between now and the 2nd of September, so we'll prepare for that. We will be back on the 2nd of September for that District Beker Zuid 1 third round clash with VV Noad 67. That's a bit of Dutch for you. But you know, all is well here at RKVV Koewacht. We'll see you soon, and we'll have a full view of where we stand on the 2nd of September as well. That'll be the good thing. That's the best part about it. Yeah, looking forward to that. See you then.